Okay. Okay, I'm going to read an excerpt from this book, Current Issues for Enduring Questions. The book is not a new book. I studied it in junior college, so it's a bit old, but still has some sense in here, so let's check it out. The article is called Lifeboat Ethics, the Case Against Helping the Poor. The author is Garrick Herden. So, here we go. Adrift in a moral sea. So here we sit. Like I said, we're just pretending we're in a boat, and we're in a boat and everybody's thinking, okay? Anyways, I'll read more about it later. So here we sit, say 50 people on our lifeboat. To be generous, let us assume it has room for 10 more, making a total capacity of 60. I'm sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy. Suppose the 50 of us in the lifeboat see 100 others swimming in the water outside, begging for admission to our boat or for handouts. We have several options. We may be tempted to try to live by the Christian ideal of being our brother's keeper, or by the Marxist ideal of to each his own, to each according to his needs, since the needs of all in the water are the same. And since they, and since they can all be seen as our brothers, we can take them all into our boat, making a total of 150 in a boat designed for 60. The boat sinks, everybody drowns. Complete justice, complete catastrophe. Since the boat has an unused excess capacity of 10 more passengers, we could admit just 10 more to it. But which 10 do we let in? How do we choose? Do we pick the best 10, the neediest 10, first come, first served? And what do we say to the 90 we exclude? If we do let an extra 10 into our lifeboat, we will have lost our safety factor, an engineering principle of critical importance. For example, if we don't leave room for excess capacity as a safety factor in our country's agriculture, a new plant disease or a bad change in the weather could have disastrous consequences. Suppose we decide to preserve our small safety factor and admit no more to the lifeboat. Our survival is then possible, although we shall have to be constantly on guard against boarding parties. While this last solution clearly offers the only means of our survival, it is morally abhorrent to many people. Some say they feel guilty about their good luck. My reply is simple. Get out and yield your place to others. This may solve the problem of the guilt-ridden person's conscience, but it does not change the ethics of the lifeboat. The needy person to whom the guilt-ridden person yields his place will not himself feel guilty about his good luck. If he did, he would not climb aboard. The net result of conscience-stricken people giving up their unjustly held seats in the elimination of that sort of conscious. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. If he did, that would not. Okay, the net result of conscience-stricken people giving up their unjustly held seats is the elimination of that sort of conscience from the lifeboat. Okay, so moving right along. This is the basic metaphor within which we must work out our solutions. Let us enrich the image step by step with substantive additions from the real world, a world that must solve real and pressing problems of overpopulation and hunger. I can't read this. The harsh ethics of the lifeboat become even harsher when we consider the reproductive differences between the rich nations and the poor nations. The people inside the lifeboats are doubling in numbers every 87 years. Those swimming around outside are doubling on the average every 35 years, more than twice as fast as the rich. And since the world's resources are dwindling, the difference in prosperity between the rich and the poor can only increase. As of 1973, the United States had a population of 210 million people who were increasing by 0.8% per year. Outside our lifeboat, let us imagine another 210 million people. Say the combined populations of Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Morocco, Pakistan, Thailand, and the Philippines were increasing at a rate of 3.3% per year. Put differently, the doubling time for this aggregate population is 21 years compared to 87 years for the United States. Okay, this is old data, but anyways, I'm just letting you see what it's about. Okay, we'll go on with this reading if you like tomorrow.